Hi, I'm Jeff. Welcome to my wood shop. So I'm in the process of making a birthday present for my son Will, and I've been making these for him for a number of years. He's a bit of a World War II gun guy. This is a German Carabiner 98 or a Kar 98, standard issue World War II bolt action rifle for the infantry. And so this is my um, re-envisioning of this out of a block of wood. I actually started with a 10-foot redwood 2x4 and then edge trimmed it into, or trimmed it into 3-foot sections, edge trimmed it, glued it together to make a block, and then put a pattern on it, and then started cutting. And then I gradually find the gun out of the wood. The challenge with this one is that, as you can see here, his request was to have a working bolt on this one, which turned out to be a little bit of a challenge. So what I had to do with this is, after I put together my basic form, I had to cut it in half long ways, drill the bolt hole both ways, glue it back together, and then find the hole after or as I cut it out. And it's actually come out pretty good. I had to invent a horizontal drill press stand so I could properly drill the holes accurately. Let's take a look at that work of art here. As you can see, I don't have a lathe, so I had to make do with what I had, which is my drill press over there. So I disassemble that and mount it horizontally, and now I have a flat bed that I can more accurately drill holes, such as the bolt and for the barrel. I've always winged it in the past. So now, as we put this together, my barrel, okay, I've got the cleaning rod, I've got the bayonet lug, so that goes in here like so. Okay, I have got a front sight, which I won't worry about trying to keep on at this point. So I'm just in the final throes of building the parts out, and then I will start assembly probably today so I can begin the finishing. So this is the challenging part here. So this is my bolt, okay? You can see how I routed that out, because what I'm going to do, let me take these parts out here so we don't lose anything, okay, is I put a pinhole in the back, and that I'll put a little dowel in there that'll go into the groove, and then this way my bolt will stay in and still be functional. So the bolt is just an oak dowel, okay? So my lever for the bolt, that's actually a piece of rosewood, trying to find some hardwood that won't break too easy with the stress. So as you can see now, when I put that together, the bolt will open, and it'll come to about that far, and then close, and then when it's closed, you can see that the groove is pretty well hidden. So I was pretty happy with the way that came out. Half the time I don't know where I'm going to end up with these things, and discover solutions as I go. And then this is the recoil lugs that would fit in here. So my goal is to minimize the amount of metal on my wooden guns. And so there's always some sort of a screw of sorts that helps to have the real thing or something similar in nature to that. So like the parts back here, this is for the disassembly of the bolt. The firing pin would actually go through here, and you compress the bolt with the firing pin into that, so that you can take the final parts of the bolts off. This is just a strap for your sling that goes through there. I don't worry about putting triggers or anything like that in here, because this all started with rubber band guns. So now you can see the front sight here, whoops, and so I've put a little bit of numbering in there, and then the parts that are routed out here or etched out, those are going to be metal, so I'll stain all the metal parts with an ebony stain, and then I think I'm just going to leave the stock just the regular color this time, not worry about staining it, and see how that comes out. So as you can see, I'm getting close. I've got a week before his birthday, so I'm hoping that I can get this assembled, sanded, assembled, and ready to stain in the next couple days. So we'll come back and show you what the final product is after fashion. Thanks.